Hey guys, welcome back to Exploring Temecula. Today we're going to talk about 5 important questions you need to ask your Temecula Realtor before you purchase or before you hire anybody. Bottom line is, these questions are geared towards you, the buyer, getting a home that you love for the best price possible. And there are steps and things that every agent should be doing in an escrow to ensure this for you. And these 5 questions are going to help you understand whether or not that agent is a right fit for you. At the end of this video, you can go down in the description. We have a home search just in Temecula for your convenience. We don't ask you for any information. Just if you do plan on moving to Temecula, please keep us in mind. My wife's a licensed appraiser. I'm a broker of Greenleaf Real Estate, and we'd love to help you. Okay guys, so the number one question, and these are in no particular order, but the number one question I would ask if I was purchasing a home in Temecula would be, how long have you worked in the area? And there's many reasons, but I'm just going to give 1 or 2 examples on each of these points. In regards to, how long have they worked in the area, it's important because Temecula has many different communities with many different HOAs, different tax rates, different amenities. You as a buyer really need to understand this, because you don't want to waste your time and money, put an offer in a home and find out the tax rate's 2% and that's not what you're looking for, or the association doesn't have a pool. So it's important that your agent understands the area, just so they can give you and put you in the best position to live the life and buy in the community that you really want to be in. Okay, guys, so number 2, and this is really important in this market, a seller's market right now, and that is, how can we as agents make your offer more attractive without increasing the offer price? There's many things you can do. A lot of this, to be honest, is experience. But of course, you want to get in the home that you love without paying over what it's worth and actually getting the offer accepted. Just one example that I did 2-3 weeks ago, it was a flip property, which generally are tougher, and I have worked with this family before. I got on the phone, I talked to the agent, they had 5 offers. I actually went to her office, introduced myself, told her the background of my buyer, explain that I've worked with them before and that you will have no issues closing. We're not going to bombard you with repairs. We're going to make this an easy, clean escrow, and your life is going to be simple. Next day we get our offer accepted. So again, that's just one little example, but make sure your agent gives you ideas of what they're going to do to make your offer more attractive. Okay, so number 3 questions you should ask your Temecula Realtor. How do I know as a buyer that I'm not overpaying for a property? And just let them talk, let them explain to you what they know about valuing homes or valuing property. I personally have had the luxury of working with an appraiser for 13 years. And what is more important than you getting a property that you don't have to overpay for? It all comes back to money. You want the best property for the least amount of money. And valuing the property is going to be one of the most important things in escrow, not only for you, but just the whole general escrow. If I was to say, in the last 13 years, what destroys or blows up escrows the most, it's the loan and the appraisal. And if you are putting in offers way above what it's actually worth just because you love the property, but you have no idea and the agent's not stopping you in your tracks when you're doing this, that's just not in your best interest. You're going to get into escrow, you're going to pay for a home inspection, you're going to pay for an appraisal. Let's say the appraisal's 20-30 grand short. The seller is not going to come down to your price, and now you just wasted 2 weeks of your time and $1,000 of your money because you thought that everything was going to be okay because of what the agent is telling you. Make sure that your Temecula Realtor understands how to value properties and make sure you're not overpaying for any of these. Okay, so number 4 of questions you need to ask your Temecula Realtor is how many closings per year do you have? This is an important question. Just like anything, the more you do it, the better you get. I'm way better now than I was 5 years ago, than I was 10 years ago. This all takes experience and hard work and sleepless nights. And if you have an agent that does a lot of deals, they're just going to do, generally speaking, a better job for you, because they're going to know, they're going to be in the trenches all the time. They're going to be dealing with agents. They're going to be dealing with appraisers. They're going to understand the appraisal process and how they get an appraisal in, and all of these things. So make sure that your Temecula Realtor does deals consistently throughout the year. Okay guys, so number 5, questions you need to ask your Temecula Realtor. What separates you from other agents? You don't want just the run-of-the-mill agent, that's going to go out, show you homes, put in an offer, go through the motions. You want somebody that goes above and beyond for you. And there's lots of agents out there that do this, but there's also a lot that don't. So you have to, ask this question, sit back, and go with your gut. 2 things that I personally do. Number 1 is I have a VIP buyers program that pays for your home inspection and your home appraisal, $1,000 savings. Number 2, my experience over the last 12 years that I hit on earlier on the video with appraisals, especially in rural areas where there's not a lot of comps. You need an agent that understands how to pull comps. What brings value, what doesn't bring value, the pros and cons of that area. Because if you don't, it's very, very easy to overpay for a home. So those are just 2 quick examples of things that I do. Hopefully this video gave you 5 questions that will really help you in getting your dream home for the least amount of money. And in the end, that's what matters. Of course, you want to be free from liability, and of course, you want to be safe and covered with, inspections. I would hope to think that every other agent or every agent understands that you need to do inspections and you need to, make sure that you're safe from those things. But in the end, money matters, what you're getting the property for. So thank you for watching the video. Hopefully it was helpful. Hopefully if you have any questions, you'll reach out to us. And until next time, thank you very much, Exploring Temecula.